Colin Kaepernick is featured in Nike's Just Do It 30th anniversary ad, and it's inspired some confused apparel owners to burn their clothes. Hey, you're watching What's Trending. I'm Jonathan Harris. Like this video and hit subscribe for more videos every day. The ubiquitous Just Do It slogan first appeared in this Nike commercial in 1988.
People ask me how I keep my teeth from chattering in the wintertime. I leave them in my locker.
And it's been a staple of American marketing ever since.
What if my face wasn't on TV every other second?
And for the 30th anniversary of the slogan, Nike is making a statement. The ad features former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick and the phrase, "believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything." The sacrifice, of course, is that despite being a very good quarterback who started in the Super Bowl, he's been unable to find a job in the NFL for 2 years. And there's good evidence to suggest that it's because of his protests against racial inequality and police brutality. He even has pending litigation against the NFL for conspiring to keep him out of the league. But there are people out there who, gosh darn it, just don't like the ad campaign and are willing to own themselves on an astounding level to show it.
It's a pair of Nike shoes, so everybody to see. Throwing this in the fire because of Colin Kaepernick is now the face of Nike. Take this, Nike. A pair I just bought 3 days ago.
Only in America can you burn something you just paid $300 for and claim you're sticking it to the man. Late-stage capitalism at its finest. Country music singer John Rich posted a photo with the caption, "Our sound man just cut the Nike swoosh off his socks. Former Marine. Get ready, Nike. Multiply that by the millions." You're just gonna see hundreds of people wearing ripped up socks being like, "You see that? I'm an American." This dude cut the Nike swoosh off of his shorts, but couldn't he have changed out of them first? Really awkward. Several people online went so far as to burn their Nike apparel in protest.
Sorry, Nike. I've been buying you for the past 20 plus years. Not anymore. Not only am I burning my favorite pair of Nikes, you are burning your sales. Have a good day.
It's interesting that people are now choosing to protest shoes made by people overseas who don't get paid a living wage and are routinely abused because they think somehow Colin Kaepernick is an affront to decent values. I mean, just listen to Fox News' Tucker Carlson talk about the ad as if it's an attack on American society.
Well, again, that's what makes this so appalling. So I think too much focus has been on Kaepernick the guy. I mean, who knows what Kaepernick thinks or why he's so unhappy or, it's not even that interesting. And to their point that, this is a protest against racial discrimination, okay, tell me specifically what you are protesting, specifically.
The fact that anyone at this point, especially someone who's paid to talk on television, can act as if Colin Kaepernick and those who kneel during the anthem haven't been very specific about what they're protesting, it's just ignorant. He's been specific about it from the very first time he was asked about it back in 2016. He told NFL.com, "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. Period." That's what it has always been about. It's about Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland, and a list that goes on and on and on precisely because of the issue that Kaepernick raised. Is that specific enough for you, Tucker? It's also important to note that Kaepernick initially didn't even want any of this attention. He first sat for the anthem during preseason games in 2016, and nobody even noticed until the third time he did it. And it's only persisted as a controversy since President DVR has kept tweeting about it. Basically, if you're still against Kaepernick and the players who are protesting, you're admitting that the symbols of the flag and the anthem are more important to you than what those symbols actually stand for: equality, justice, and freedom. At any rate, the shoe burners hope that their protests will put a dent into Nike's bottom line, which is unlikely to happen. Nike spends millions on market research, and they know who their audience is now, and more importantly, who their audience will be for a generation. They know what they're doing. At Reformed Broker made this point well. He tweeted, "Nike is marketing to their customer of the next 30 years, not the last 30 years. The new customer base will be highly educated and able to draw a distinction between protesting the American flag versus protesting institutionalized racial violence." And the Undefeated's Jamel Hill wrote, "I'm just here to remind folks that last year Colin Kaepernick was in the top 50 in NFL jersey sales, despite not being on a roster. Nike made a business move. And other Nike endorsers are supporting the campaign as well. Nike sponsor Serena Williams wrote, "Especially proud to be part of the Nike family today." This is all very smart and calculated by Nike. It's why Nike told ESPN, "We believe Colin is one of the most inspirational athletes of this generation, who has leveraged the power of sport to help move the world forward." Nike's actually had Kaepernick on their endorsement roster since 2011 and hadn't used him since 2016. Making a new deal to feature him in an ad now is a really big deal. So look, Nike's definitely using a social justice issue to make a buck, no doubt. But to have a major brand come out in support of Kaepernick and thus his issue is a really big deal. It tells the world, hey, not only do we believe in what you're saying, but we believe in the power of black dollars and those of their allies more than we do the dollars of those with more regressive values. White supremacists. But what do you guys think? Are you angry with me? If so, don't burn your stuff. Donate it to Goodwill or something. And for more stories, go over to whatstrending.com.